Gerald Neal. I serve in the Kentucky State Senate with my friend Reggie Thomas. Bring greetings to everyone that's here. I look around the room, I see the leadership, the talent, and the commitment in many walks of life that I've observed. You know, yesterday I was in Louisville at an event honoring an individual named Maddie Jones. And Maddie Jones is the embodiment of what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was talking about. She walked with Dr. King. She fought with Dr. King in terms of for freedom and justice. She's the real deal. She was there. So the community came out. They blocked the street out. The community came out and gave her her due. They acknowledged what she had done, and she was speaking to the young people, as Representative Meeks was speaking of, in terms of their stepping up and carrying this fight onward. The fact of the matter is that those things that she was fighting for way back then have manifested themselves to this very day. So we're not just talking about overt racism, sexism, and classism. We're talking about structural racism, classism, and sexism. That's a very stubborn thing. And that's why it's important, what we've heard here today. And that's why it's important that on April the 4th, that we're going to come together and let our voices be heard. We're going to make sure that what that represents is a renewal of the spirit, a renewal of the focus, renewal of the commitment to break down that stubborn structural barrier that's manifested itself in every form of racism you can imagine, every form of sexism that you can imagine, and every form of classism that you can imagine. It shall not prevail. We will not let it prevail. It starts in this room, and it radiates out from this room, and on April the 4th, we're going to make sure everyone understands that this is a renewed effort, that we're going to take every bit of vigor that we have to make sure that we break down those barriers. It's going to take all of us. It's going to take every one of us. This is not about just the young people. It's about the old people. It's about the middle-aged people. It's about everybody. It's not about men. It's about women. It's about children. It's about everybody coming forward and doing what is right. And that's all this is about, doing what's right and doing what is fair. There's a mention of House Bill 169. It says it all. It says it all. It's a manifestation and a legacy that perpetuates structural burdens upon our community, particularly our communities of color. It's something we need to fight tooth and nail. It's coming up in the Senate very shortly, I predict. We'll speak out against it, me and my colleague here, and perhaps others will too. We'll fight that. But even if it passes, it's just one manifestation of that which is yet to come. We must fight that. And that's what this march on April the 4th represents. We must tip our hats to the People's Campaign for pulling us together. We must tip our hats to all those people, not just those gathered in this room, but those who have struggled in the past. And we're going to be able to tip our hats to all those people that will come together and fight for what is right. So the message is everyone should be there on April the 4th. Everyone, if they can't make it, should be tuned in on April the 4th. Everyone should understand that this is not just any kind of march. This is reaffirmation of our commitment, and we're going to get this done. We're going to get this done. God bless you, and thank you very much.